Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has officially made his rapping debut, and it's definitely had some mixed reviews. Now, he's done some ad-libs for other rap songs.
I got 50 Bentleys in the West Indies. It doesn't matter.
And his character did kind of rap in the Disney movie Moana.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon.
And he did have one rap song about pie, or female lady parts with Slick Rick, but we don't talk about that one.
Driving down south, though quickly aroused when my car caught a flat near this old farmhouse.
But this is truly a Dwayne Johnson rap verse on an actual rap song, on an actual rap album with other actual rappers, one of which being Tech N9ne, arguably one of the most skilled lyricists to ever grip a microphone. This is the real deal. Now, I feel like a lot of people probably overlooked this verse or didn't give it the attention it deserved because of who is delivering it, so I am here today to tell you everything great about The Rock's verse and point out some things you probably overlooked. But first, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video by rapping about it myself. Halloween time and the vibes are in the air and up. Rage champions and cars and mass hysteria. Let me tell you about them and never standing a pair of cars. Full moon's out and they're about to be tearing it up. We got Madam Sarah's, just look at what she's wearing. She's easy on the eyes, but you know her skills are apparent. She's gonna blast you with a witchcraft fan. She really kicks ass, dropping the enemy's attack, causing hysterics. Now look at Harvest Jack, he'll turn her dreams to ash and put the fear of God in him while he beats him bad. And yeah, his head's got that green glow, necklace of enemies stones with a multitude of eyes to see where the enemies go. When we know that he gonna smash them up and send them packing, kinda like Brackus does. He backs him up and slashes the back until it's packed with blood and wraps him up, then grabs the dub. Yo, shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Spooky season is in full effect, baby! Halloween is my favorite time of the year, and Raid seems to be right there along with me because they have an absolutely jam-packed lineup coming out for Halloween. I'm talking about some huge rewards, tournaments against other players, special fragment events to get some legendary champions, including a spooky Halloween one coming out, and so much more. And right now, if you go down low in the description and click my link or scan the QR code on the screen, you're gonna get a ton of rewards just for downloading the game. You'll get the Epic Hero Chanaru, who is awesome to use inside of the Doom Tower, 200,000 silver, 1 full day of XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon a dope champion as soon as you get into the game. And all of this awesome treasure will be waiting for you guys right up here in the top right corner in your inbox where you can redeem everything. So download the game for free, go get your spookiness on, and shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video.
They gon' take your face off.
100 points right out of the gate because it's Dwayne "The Rock" freaking Johnson rapping, the people's champ, the Brahma Bull, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment and all of showbiz. Finally, The Rock has come back to rapping. How do you guys feel about The Rock? It doesn't matter how you feel about The Rock if you smell what The Rock is cooking. And plus 50 wins just because of the sheer wholesomeness of this shot right here of The Rock sitting in front of a mural of Tech N9ne on stage. This happened way early on in the music video, like 3.5 minutes before The Rock even started rapping. The friendship between The Rock and Tech N9ne is something that I've been watching over the years, and ever since this interview, I've had a feeling that maybe they might end up working together one day.
Big song, like a workout song. Oh, that's good. Yes. So right now, Tech N9ne, who is, in my opinion, the most successful underground rapper of all time, he's just dropped a new album, and I've been digging on his new album.
So it honestly just makes me happy that it finally happened. Okay, on to the actual verse and everything great about it. Here we can see The Rock walking into the shot with an awesome countdown timer with the Brahma Bull in the background, reminiscent to his nickname, the Brahma Bull. This also seems to be an ode to his old wrestling days as he's walking in with the Titantron flashing across the screen. Classic Tech N9ne ad-lib. The Rock is wearing a Strange Music shirt, which is the label that Tech N9ne owns and is a part of, and coincidentally the other 2 artists on the song, Joey Cool and King ISO, are also on the same label. Talk about some product placement.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
I've seen a lot of people meme the opening lines of this, but say what you want about it, it does exactly what it is supposed to do. It gets you hype, makes you want to work out, and kick somebody's ass.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
Not only that, The Rock's delivery is actually very good in the way that he controls his voice. A lot of people, when they first start rapping, tend to be super quiet and very non-energetic, kind of like he sounded in the Pie song.
Driving down south, though quickly quickly aroused.
But on Face Off, it's a totally different story. Every syllable is announced clearly, there's obvious aggression in his voice, and it matches the entire vibe of the song. Also, if you listen closely, you can hear Tech N9ne's voice doing some of the doubles in this verse, such as "We stay hungry, we devour."
We stay hungry, we devour.
This is something that Tech will continue to do throughout the entirety of The Rock's verse, which I do like because it gives it that feeling of a cohesive sound, but it also gives the element of a crowd rapping along with The Rock, which again adds to the energy of the entire song.
Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
Always gotta give some points whenever I hear the Tech N9ne crowd chant.
3 times, my people, they know what that define. Like in some more in my veins, my culture banging with strange. I change the game, so what's my motherfucking name?
A lot to unpack here. So first, The Rock begins by embracing his hereditary culture of being African American and Samoan. He has done this several times throughout his tenure as a superstar, whether it be through his first identity as a wrestling figure, Rocky Maivia, or by his exuberant tribal tattoos, which is very popular in the Samoan culture. Also, I think The Rock is one of the only people in the world that can say the generic line, "I changed the game," and it actually be true. Whether it be the role that he played in the development of wrestling entertainment, or even being the forefront of action stars in acting, The Rock truly has changed the game several different times on several different platforms. Also, the end of this line is a crazy double entendre. The Rock says, "I changed the game, so what's my motherfucking name? The Rock." The Rock was originally wrestling as Rocky Maivia as a babyface, which means somebody brand new in wrestling. His first match, everybody really liked him, but over the next 3 to 4 matches, he quickly grew to the disappointment of fans, and they began to boo him just because he was a nice guy. So he changed the game, changed his name to just The Rock, and then everybody started booing him consistently, and he blew up to the crazy superstar that he is, and literally changed the name of the era of wrestling. When The Rock first started wrestling in the mid to early 90s, he was in the new generation era, but when he changed his name from Rocky Maivia to just The Rock, it began the Attitude Era in the late 90s, early 2000s, literally changing the game of wrestling. Also, changing the game could be talking about his own game, because he changed his own game from Rocky Maivia to the badassery of The Rock, which is why he says, "What's my motherfucking name? The Rock," right after he says he changed the game. Also, we got another double entendre with The Rock talking about how he has black and Samoan in his veins, and his culture is banging with strange. Meaning number one is that he and his people are banging with strange, as in strange music, as in Tech N9ne's label, the guy's song that he's on. But meaning number two is that they also are banging with the idea of being strange. A lot of people see a culture that they don't understand as strange. A lot of the ideas and practices that Samoan people have, people view as strange, and they embrace that. See how easy it is to overlook something that sounds generic, but it's not? He did it. He did the thing. He did the thing.
What they're gonna get though?
More Tech N9ne integration.
Desecration, defamation, if you wanna bring it to the masses.
Desecration is the act of depriving of something of its sacred or holy character, and defamation is the act of damaging a good reputation. So basically, The Rock is saying if you try to come at him sideways in the public eye, you're gonna get shit on by a god.
Face to face, now we escalating. When I have to butt boost the asses.
It happens in a fraction of a second, but we got some lightning for the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment and all of showbiz. He used to use this on his Titantrons for his walkout in wrestling. Another throwback to The Rock's wrestling career, as putting a boot in someone's ass was one of his favorite catchphrases to use.
When The Rock says boots to asses,
Yeah, I see you.
you can forget about Kardashian wedding, you can forget about the NBA lockout. Hell, Bigfoot himself might become president, but the only thing that's going to be trending is boots to asses, and it's trending right now.
Boots to asses. Boots to asses. Boots to asses.
Mean on ya, like a dream when I'm rumbling, you're gonna scream, mama.
The Rock essentially refers to himself as somebody's worst nightmare if they ever get into an altercation, being as they would scream for their mom, kind of like a little child would if they were having a bad dream.
So bring drama to the king, Brahma.
Another reference to the Brahma Bull, I love it! Also, The Rock is literally welcoming anybody to try to bring some drama because he just wants to kick some ass.
Point to an extreme mana.
Another awesome embracement of The Rock's Samoan culture, but this one has a lot of meanings behind the visual. The action that you see of The Rock dragging his hand across his face obviously refers to the title of the song, Face Off. He's literally taking a face off, but this is also a very popular move in the Samoan war dance. The Samoans will popularly do this warrior dance to, one, intimidate their opponent, but two, psych themselves up to go in and kick some ass. The Rock even shows something similar in the Hobbs and Shaw movie where they have the Samoan war dance. And mana is when somebody has a supernatural force or power that is bestowed upon them because they are worthy of it. So basically, The Rock has the power of a god, and he's ready to fight someone. That's what's happening here. Also, 18 wins because The Rock had 18 different rhyme schemes in his verse. 18! It's an 8-bar verse. He had 18 rhyme schemes.
Boost to asses! Boost to asses!
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please leave a like and let me know what video you guys want me to do and everything great about next. This video will undoubtedly get copyright claims, so I will not make any money off of it at all, and it is taking me about a week to make this video. So if you guys want to help me out, please go down low to the description and download my new song that is dropping tonight at midnight, and the music video is dropping tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. That helps me out a ton by streaming my music. Thank you guys so much. You guys have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow for the music video.